There we go. Hello, hello. How are you doing? See what that was back there. Wasn't sure. I hope that you are doing great this morning. It is Monday. I'm going to get over here and see. Look for some ones. Let's see here. I gotta find. Wait. Okay, there's some ones right there. Right there. So, welcome to Morning Talk with Ava. I'm Ava, and the channel is Ava Potterfield and Friends. And thank you very much for being here. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Please do. And it helps us grow, and we appreciate it very, very much. So, I did do some outside things over the weekend, as you can tell by the residual scabs I have on my face from being outside. Um, Friday, Doug invited me to get up out of bed bright and early for an unplanned sunrise filming, and I don't know what I said, but I did not get up. So he went by himself. But the next day, Saturday, I'm like, when we went to bed, I'm like, okay, sunrise tomorrow. It's a date. So we went and filmed the sunrise together on Saturday morning, and this is residual from Saturday. Now I had on a long sleeved hoodie, and so I was covered everywhere but my hands and my face. And at that time of the morning, it was still cool enough. I had a hoodie on, my zipped up furry hoodie. And there's a dog right there. And I'm not even aware when he got up there. Um, I forgot a hat. So I think if I had remembered a hat, maybe this wouldn't have happened. I don't know. I don't know. But we had fun. It was great. That time in the morning, it's cool enough. I also carried a blanket with me. We were there for 2 hours. And by the time we were leaving, people were giving me some looks because I was carrying a blanket with me. But, that's all right. They weren't there at 5:15 in the morning when we got there before the sun came up. And it was interesting because it was just cool enough that once that sun did pop up over the trees, you could feel the heat on your skin. It felt wonderful. Warmed us up. Well, let's go see who's here. Let's get up here. I see Desert Adventures in Arizona. Good morning. I see Van Girl Cheryl. Good morning. Oh, there I am. Just went to make the coffee. I just made half of a pot. Hoping it gets done pretty quick. Let's see. Kings Gold, New York. Good morning. See here. Good morning, Cheryl. See Debbie F. Good morning. Inspired to Wander. There's Nancy. Good morning. There's Lily T. Good morning. Lily says, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. I'm scrolling, getting my good mornings in. Oh, Lily's passing out the coffee. I don't have mine yet. Y'all, I haven't even combed my hair. I got up at 7, and I've just kind of been chillaxing because I did have a long weekend for me, getting out in the outside, and it takes a lot out of me. So I spent yesterday In fact, we got home. I thought I was going to collapse, but I made it in. We got home and I just sat in the truck for like 15 minutes. I told Doug, I said, I just need to sit here for a while. So sat in the truck for about 15 minutes, and then I came in and I just went straight to the bedroom and laid down. I didn't go to sleep, but I just laid there for like at least an hour, if not more, hour and a half. And then I was okay to get up and head on in here. Hey, there's a link for Moon Gazing Monday tonight on the Paranormal Channel. Every Monday evening at 7 p.m. Pacific Time, which is my 9 p.m. Central Time. We do Moon Gazing Monday, where Doug and I share our photography, and it's all photography and filming that we have done. And we found the perfect way to share it with everybody, and that is at Moon Gazing Monday. An hour of moons, yes. King's Gold says, the other day I was walking home from town and spotted a bright pink princess castle. Well, of course, I immediately knew Godzilla needed and deserved that, so I carried/dragged this huge thing for 2 miles. Oh my goodness. There's my ones right there. There's She Devil Adventures. Good morning. Good morning. There's Scully Pop. Good morning. Oh, neighbor's dogs want in, or they're barking at somebody outside. Could be kids going to the bus stop. Though I think the bus stop's already gone. I don't know. There's Carla Reyes Crochet. Hello and welcome. Let's see here. I'm giggling at those dogs. There's Dream Angus. Good morning, Lisa. I'm scrolling again. Lily's reminding everybody, if you type exclamation point followed by the word awesome, no spaces, then Nightbot will drop your link. Ta-da! There it is. There's her ta-da! Everybody's saying good mornings. There's Desert Adventures in Arizona, reminding everyone he'll be live in 2 hours after me. And we'll drop that link again as we get closer to the end of the hour. Thank you for reminding us. So we got that link in there. And, oh, you two did it at the same time. Great minds think alike. Oh, Lily's having a good day already today. Woohoo! You know what? So am I. So am I. I got out of the house. We did some filming, and I enjoyed myself tremendously. So you know what happens when we're happy around here. All right. Yeah, she caught me in the middle of There's days that just feel like that sometimes, but only in the beginning, and then you're good. My eyes are sticky with allergy goop this morning again because I was outside. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Itchy, gooky eyes. Goopy eyes. Let's see here. There's Fangirl Cheryl. Ta-da! There's her link right there. Everyone's encouraged to do that. That's for everybody. All right, let's see here. All right, what is the temperature here? It's 71 degrees right now where I am in my part of northern Missouri. And there we go. I'll know in just a minute what our high is going to be for the day. It looks like our high today is going to be 92. Woo! We're supposed to maybe have some thunderstorms / rain today, and we're all hoping, fingers are crossed, that we do. Looks like thunderstorms on Thursday and Friday possibly as well. So after Thursday, it'll be our first day not in the 90s, and we're back to some fall weather. So, yes. Yes. We'll take it. We will take that fall weather. Yes. Desert Adventures in Arizona says it's 66 here this morning, loving the cooler mornings. There's Nightbot reminding you are amazing. Cheryl says it's 73 Fahrenheit here in Alberta this morning. Lily says it's 47 now with a high of 77. Isn't it? That's a great morning temp. I agree with that. Lisa at Dream Angus says it's 55 degrees now with a high of 80 on the East Coast. Stephen Oki say it's still hot today. Will be 98. No! Nancy says it's 61 degrees here in Napa, going up to 90. Oh. We're going to be in the mid to upper 90s till Thursday. Yay. Then a cool down. Debbie says it's 64 now, sunny, and a high of 84. Looks like I will need to go outside. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to put this in the chat. I don't know if you noticed the thumbnail this morning, but I got some new thumbnails to show you. I'm still going to be using my coffee ones, but on Mondays, we're going to have sunrises. I kind of been doing this for a little while already, but not as a graphic. I've just been sharing a sunrise photograph. Well, I actually made some thumbnails. And so Mondays we'll have sunrises, and Wednesdays we'll have the coffee thumbnails. But here's what I made. I think I made 9 new ones. Yes, I did. So first up is this one. This sunrise right here was one of the most magical ones I have ever seen in my life. We were stunned. We were in awe. We got out. We couldn't even move. We just stood there for at least 2 minutes with our mouths hanging open, saying, "Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh." And we were just looking around us when we finally remembered, oh, duh, we're supposed to have our cameras out. So we got our cameras out. It was just amazing. And that was the pre-dawn. That was before the sunrise. So that color faded out, and then the sun came up, and the sunrise colors were showing then. Here's one. These are all down at the river. It's our favorite place to go for the sunrise. And check this one out. Sometimes you just completely luck out, and what you capture is phenomenal. And it has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with our cameras or our skills, although I'd like to be able to say it does. It doesn't have anything to do with our skills. It just has to do with what it looks like that day. You never know what it, and again, that's the I call it, I don't know what everybody else calls it. I'm sure it has an official name. I call it the pre-dawn and then the sunrise. So if we get there 30 minutes early, then sunrise, you can catch the pre-dawn. That's just what I call it. And here's another one. And on this particular day in the video, these are all in videos that we run on our relaxation channel. And in this video, it was so still that day. You can see there's not a ripple in that water anywhere. The video looks like a picture because I'm going to take that off of there because you can, that ceiling fan's doing stuff behind the picture. That the whole video looks like a picture just sitting there, except once in a while you see a bird fly by. It was unreal. And then here's one with the golden colors. And here's one that was just really, really dark orange. And that's not a sunset. That is a sunrise. And then here's this one. This was just crazy. And on these, we're not using any color filters, or these are not edited in any way other than I put it into PowerPoint to make this thumbnail. But I didn't mess with it in any way. And then there's the sunrise there. So I'm happy with those thumbnails. I think they're going to be just great. I'm going to like them a lot. So on Mondays, we'll have sunrise thumbnails, and on Wednesdays, we'll have our regular coffee ones. I love those coffee ones. I was so excited when I made those. Y'all, I got to wipe off my glasses. So I sleep with my wrist wrapped at night. I haven't talked about it lately, but I'm still having problems with my wrist. And so I'm either wearing the metal piece that makes it where I can't even move it. It's metal in there. Or I've got it wrapped with this, a bandage wrapping it just to stabilize it. Or I wear this big long one. It really stabilizes. It's, you can see those ridges there. It's still doing its thing, but not horribly, horribly bad like it was. Lily says she's definitely not looking forward to cold and rainy season. Keith Gold says it's 61 with a high of 78. The low tonight's going to be 49. Cheryl says she noticed that in the thumbnail and it looks really good. Thank you. Well, I thought, we're meeting for morning coffee, and why aren't we sharing some sunrise thumbnails over here? The only thing that could become an issue is if YouTube sees it on both channels, but it's not a video, it's a thumbnail. So it shouldn't be a problem. And it's a thumbnail I only use here because it says Morning Talk with Ava. Thank you. Let's see here. All right. Whoops. PSP Odyssey, good morning. Where are you in here? Did I go right by you? Huh. I might have already said hello. I don't know. I don't see him coming in. But good morning. Oh, here you are here. Good morning, driving and listening. Well, it must be out of order in my StreamYard because everybody's saying hi to you, and then I see where you said hello. I was so confused. Good morning. That is the Mississippi River. We live in a river town. We're literally right on the edge of the Mississippi River, and it's gorgeous. We love being near the river so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we both had our camera. Excuse me. And I'll be sharing a little video of us down at the riverfront because one of the things I'm doing over there now that I haven't done before is verifying that that footage over there is our footage that we did ourselves, that we own, period. And so I kind of brainstormed about it, and I'm like, well, how in the heck am I going to do that? Because that's not what that channel's for. That's not what people turn it on at night to go to sleep to, me talking and a video to watch. They turn it on to have some nature and some relaxing music to fall asleep to. So in the video section, I decided, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll film the drive to wherever we're going. We'll document setting up the cameras, and we'll both have a shot with Doug in it and a shot with me in it, and where we are and what we're doing and what day it was. And, you know, I don't show the whole drive there, but I show little bits and pieces of the drive. Well, I forgot to film the drive. I did remember to get footage of Doug setting up the camera and all the stuff, and us sitting there having our coffee. So I filmed the drive home. And I'll have to do better. I'll have to remember, film the drive there. I just forgot. Let's see here. Steve says they make it a daily ritual to watch every sunrise and sunset. Well, it is such a calming way to begin the day and such a calming way to end the day. I wish everyone could watch the sunrise every morning and the sunset every night. I think the world would be a whole different place if everybody did that, because it just it renews you. It really, really does. Thank you. Hey, we got some member emojis there. Oh, yeah, the electric bills and the gas bill here. The gas bill is going to be going up. It's been small all summer. Thank you, Nancy. There's some member emojis there from Lily. Now, this is what I see on the StreamYard side. On the YouTube side, you're seeing a little pink heart made of flowers. You're seeing a little picture of Doug and I and a heart emoji. Um, see here. Hey, member for 26 months. Thank you so much, Stephen Oki. We appreciate you so much. That's what I was just getting ready to talk about. Show and tell is going to be this Wednesday. And that means that the challenge will be the following Wednesday on the 24th. This is just the way it worked out. Our little dog Betty passed away the night before on Tuesday evening when it was going to be show and tell the next day. And I knew I wouldn't be in any kind of shape to be here hosting. Nobody wanted to watch me cry for an hour. So I just took a couple of days off. And I didn't want to just pounce into it today without everybody knowing in case somebody missed it. So Wednesday will be show and tell. We'll just have something 2 weeks in a row. And then our challenge, let's see. Our challenge will be, has anybody done it yet? I have not done it yet. But our challenge is going to be a little fun arts and crafts kind of thing going on. And let me see where I put it. Here it is. I think that's adorable, and I think that's going to be fun. It's a foot, their feet, their footprints. So everybody either artistically draw a foot or trace your own foot, and then you're going to paint. Now you can paint what's in these pictures here. You can paint the little green witch, the orange pumpkin, the scarecrow, and the ghost. Notice it says boo on his toes. Boo. Or you can come up with your own things to do that. It can be anything, really. What can you make out of your foot? We're going to find out. I'm probably going to draw these. I don't know if I'll get adventurous and break out on my own to draw something else or not. I don't know. But I think those 4 little pictures are just adorable. I am probably going to color mine with crayons or colored pencils. But you can paint them. You can do whatever you want. I think it's going to be so cute. And I can't wait. Yes, this is what I'm doing when I'm leaning around something. So I think that'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. Let's see here. Cheryl says, referring to the sunrise photography, it's the same sun, same location. And you notice that it is the same location most of the time. Most of the time, because we have a certain place we sit. Thank you very much. Aw, thank you very much. You know, I couldn't eat. Well, I could eat, but I got sick when I ate. Saturday was the first day I could eat and not get sick afterwards. And then yesterday I picked up his little crystal dog bowl. And there it went. We miss him a lot. We miss him a lot. Thank you, Lily. Oh, something should be coming to your P.O. box later today. Hey. And we check it. We check it on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And even when we're not expecting anything, because they only hold things for 3 days, and then they send it back. I'm like, geez, 3 days sometimes isn't long enough. So do we just make sure we go that often, and then it keeps anything like that from happening. Thank you, Debbie. I'm excited. There's Bonnie and Clyde's Different Adventures. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I never went and got my coffee. What? I better go get my coffee, y'all. Let's see. Let's find a moon video. And I'm going to go get my coffee. My goodness. I believe I forgot about my coffee. So, I think we're ready for 14. I'll have to look. Well, I'm going to do the blue moon because I think it's just really, really pretty. So our cameras, we use Nikon cameras. They are our favorites. They're our favorites because they're very user friendly. They use technology, but it's not over my head. It's easy to understand. And we're always learning something new about our cameras, though. We by no means know everything about our cameras. But so we use Nikon cameras, and these Nikon cameras come with 2 color filters built into the camera. And one is a red filter, and one is a blue filter. So anytime you see the blue moon, that is with our filter in our camera. Other than that, they're not edited, nothing. Blue moon, here it comes. And I'm going to grab some coffee. Look at that. I went to get coffee and ended up with a puppy. Ended up with a puppy. Oh my goodness. I call them the puppies. Him and Mojo, I call them the puppies. But the reality is they will be 1 year old in 2 weeks. Go figure. How'd that happen? How'd that happen? All right. Yes. You know, Mojo did really good with Buddy passing. This little guy, he had 3 days where he didn't eat or drink. Now, can you go 3 days without drinking? I don't know. But what I did is I took a little syringe and I forced water down him. I didn't force feed him, but I did force some water down him because he was just sad. Weren't you, baby? Yes. But he's good now. He's good now. Here we go. You get back here. Let's show them. So here's what he did when he got up this morning. He wasn't quite ready, and he thought it was a little cool. And this is what he did. He got in his bed. Whoops, I got a work chat going on. He got in his dog bed and covered up. And I did not cover him up like that. He did it himself. I don't want to edit that. And then he laid his little head down. I don't know how he curls up in that blanket so perfectly. But he does. He certainly does. So, I got me some coffee, y'all. Yay. Yay. Hooray. I'm like, what is in that chair right there? And that's my Coke. The 6-pack of Sprite and a 6-pack of Coke, but there's only 2 of each one left. Doug drank the Sprite. Oh my goodness. That is good. I got my Fiesta party cup because, by golly, it's Monday, and Mondays are my favorite day, and y'all know why, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Every morning's a fresh start to a new day. Mondays are a fresh start to a whole new week, and I love Mondays because of that. Yum. Oh, my goodness. Okay, there was our mini emojis. Lily. Okay, you just sent another show and tell picture. I will grab it for sure. Cutie's a cutie pie. Yeah, he's these two are still full blown 100 mile per hour, getting into everything, chewing everything up. Nothing is safe. Don't take your eyes off them for a second. Puppies. So they're going to be puppies, I think, until they're 2. I don't know. I hope there's an end in sight to the puppy behavior. But they're so darn cute. They're just so darn cute. Good morning. The Bud Files are here. Good morning. Cuddled up in his blanket. Lisa says her dog does that too. Burrows under the blankets and makes herself cozy. Lily says, I still can't believe Pippi is 2 years old. Doesn't seem possible, does it? I remember when she was just like little bitty too. I believe I almost forgot to go get myself some coffee. What's up with that? I do have my water right here, and I've drank it about down to here. That is my first water of the day. I'm running behind. Nightbot says, always remember that you are amazing. Always. I'm going to run our member thank you real quick. I passed the half hour. I tried to do it on the half hour. We have 2 types of memberships. We have Patreon memberships. We have 3 Patreon members. They see our videos first. And then we have channel members, channel memberships, and they get to use those cute little channel emojis that you saw earlier. I love that. Let's see. I'm still in the moon video section, so let's get over here, and here we go. So thank you very much. And thank you also to everyone who watches our videos, who likes, comments, subscribe if you haven't, because you should be. And for the people who come to our lives and are so much fun in the live chats, we just appreciate all of you so much. And also thank you for the PayPals and the super chats and the super stickers. Y'all are amazing. So, speaking of PayPals and super chats, y'all know I always tell you at whatever live we're at, I always say what the PayPals and super chats are going toward from that particular live, whatever that live happens to be. And I've been saying for the last month or so that PayPals and super chats and super stickers are going toward my purchase of a new whistle that I showed you guys. Our original music copywriting fund, so we can bring our original music to the channel again, officially this time with no problems. And that sometimes it pays the internet bill, because you never know. We're still recovering from last year's everything. But I already mentioned this, but I'm going to say it again. I ordered my whistle. So thank you, everybody, for doing that. It allowed me to put some of that money with my own money and make that purchase. And you know what? Oh my gosh, I've been watching, and they've been out of stock on this one, out of stock on that one, but the one I wanted is still in stock. But they're going, and it's not a factory made instrument. It's a shop. There's a shop. It's actually in Ireland. I forget what street. My friend went there when she was in Ireland, and it's the workers there that make these instruments. They're Luthers, and they make these instruments. So they make whistles, mandolins, baron, drums, and something else. I can't remember what it is. But anyway, because it's just them making them, they only make so many per year. And when they're gone, they're gone. I barely got it. I barely got it. I put that baby in my cart, and they're like, we're only going to hold that for 20 minutes. So if you're going to buy it, you need to do it now. I'm like, Okay. Okay, hold on. But I had to move some of that money over. What I do, just for my own peace of mind, because I buy a lot of things online. I do a lot of online shopping. I use PayPal for that. And of course, with that, you have to link your bank account, right? So I set up a bank account that's just for PayPal. That means at any given time, there's only like $20 in it because that's all I use it for. And so if I'm going to make a purchase, I either have to plan ahead and move the money over, or if it's a spur of the moment thing, I put it in the cart, see how much it's going to be, and then I move the money over to that account so the PayPal goes through. So I'm like, So then I'm like, please, site, don't be down. Let me move that money. But it all worked out. I haven't checked my bank today. When I checked it a couple of days ago, the money hadn't gone through yet. So I got to make sure that on a normal day, I would call my bank and I would say, I'm ordering this and it's from here and it is me. So it doesn't get a fraud alert on it. Now, I did not receive any fraud alerts on my phone. So as far as I know, everything's good. And it went through. But I'm going to verify that this morning and just make sure. Because I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. So thank you guys for that, because y'all helped make that happen. And watching commercials helped that happen too. So thank you to everyone who watches the commercials. I try to watch commercials if I'm watching your videos. I try to watch all the commercials. Now, some people have a lot more commercials than others. Here's what I'll say. I try to watch the beginning videos and the ending videos, and I mean commercials. I don't mind watching a middle commercial, but then you get into some of those that have like every 2 minutes, they got commercials. I'm probably not watching all of those. Okay, I'm just saying. But I do try to help everybody out by doing that, because I know it makes a difference. Because it makes a difference for us, right? Yeah. Let's see here. Hey, there's Pasha. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Lily says, congratulations, Ava. I can't wait to see the new Irish whistle. I'm so excited because, my friend bought one. And she let me, actually, she said keep it for 3 months. And I'm like, well, I'll keep it for a week. How about that? And I'll try it out. I'll take it and I'll play it with the band. Because what you want is you want an instrument that's going to blend with everybody else, and it's up to pitch, and it is not difficult to keep up to pitch. You play those notes with your breath and how much oomph you're using, right? And so to hit the high notes takes more air than to hit the low notes. And I got a hair tickling my, there, I got it. Okay. So you want one that sounds good with everybody else. It needs to blend well, and it needs to be not difficult to play. It needs to be as easy as possible to play for yourself, right? And so I have whistles already, penny whistles, so I wanted to upgrade to a better one when I made a purchase. And I had my eye on one that costs at least twice as much as this one did. But when I played hers, it's a brass instrument made of brass. And when I played hers, I can't say it was equal, but it was sweet enough that I changed my mind on which one I bought. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. And it had good volume. the other bandmates could hear me. And that means if they could hear me, that means the audience can hear you. And being able to hear each other is one of the things that helps a group of people blend together and stay together, right? So I was really happy with it. And I can't wait for it to get here. I'm just excited. Thank you very much. Thank you. There's Sandra. Good morning. Just woke up. I could have slept in this morning. I absolutely could have. Oh, Sandra went back to work yesterday and she is sore. Put this here. Let's see. All right. Yeah, okay, I saw that. I thought I had a note there. I thought I missed something, but I'm good. That means it's time to have some more coffee. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, my coffee is delicious. Delicious, delicious. So, what's up with everybody? What's up with everybody? Yeah. Okay, so we already talked about that. In 2 days, Wednesday, on the 17th is going to be show and tell. It got delayed a little bit by a week. But show and tell. And then the 24th, which is the following week, will be our challenge. And I'll just show that again because we've had some new people come in since I showed that. The challenge is get ready to be creative, y'all. We're doing smart work, some craft. Either draw a foot if you're artistic. I'm not. I'll be tracing my foot. So either draw a foot or trace your foot. And we're going to make Halloween decorations out of it. I literally am going to, how do I do this? Okay. Look, I'm cut in half. I'm literally going to make these just like they are. I'm going to make the witch. I'm going to make the pumpkin. I'm going to make the scarecrow, which is so darn cute. Isn't that the cutest scarecrow? And I'm going to make the ghost. You can, however, make other things, but it's based on a foot and toes. You got to have the toes in there, y'all. Oh, my goodness. And I showed you my new thumbnails for Monday mornings, and I'm excited about those. And what else do we have going on? What do we got going on? What's coming up? There's going to be fall festivals happening soon everywhere. I've seen them. They're already starting in some of the smaller towns nearby. It's going to be time to go on a color drive. Here's some photos from last year. Now, I love this photo right there. And the way I captured that photo is I literally laid down on the ground on my back, flat on my back, and just put the camera up and just took a shot at what was above me. And it was that canopy of trees there. So I'll be doing some more of that. And there's some pretty colors. And there's our maple tree right there. And our swing, you can't really see it because it's in front of the truck, but our swing is right there under that maple tree in front of the fence right there. And behind that fence is our fire pit and our wood stove and our chairs where we sit back there. We love our little maple tree. Oops, turn that back on. My hair might be a mess, but I'm still prettier than a blank screen. I think. So good. Get back over to my other screen and then back over to the chat. There we go. Let's see. All right, here's where I left off. Oh, it does. It takes time to adjust when you go back to work. It sure does. Ringo and Czar, good morning. Good morning, Kyle. See? Lily says I need to get a video for today's short challenge. You know, it's day 15, and I have done all 15 days on all 5 of my channels. Now, yesterday, I skinned in, barely made it. I did them at like 10:30, almost 11 o'clock last night, but no, I guess that was Saturday. I was so late getting them done. But getting them done, I made my charts, and I'm filling in my charts and checking them off. They get color highlighted. Keeps me on my toes. Steve says, life here is slow and relaxing. Love retired life. Thank you. I love those trees. Oh no, computer is frozen. No. Thank you. It really picked up the canopy of trees. I do too, and I am ready. I don't know what brand. It's not what I meant. I don't know what type of trees they are, but we have some here locally that always do color first. They turn yellow and then the leaves fall off. You see them along the highways. I have no idea what they're called. They're very small trees. They're not a shrubbery. They are a tree, but they're very small. But they're turning yellow already. So that's the first sign to start watching the hills for some color, because I just imagine the way the temperatures have been, it's going to be one of those years where all the leaves end up falling very quickly. So we might start looking as soon as next weekend. I don't know. I for sure want to go back to the same spot where we were for those photos, because that was a wonderful place. Lots of trees. But we're going to start looking, because I just have that feeling. Let's see. King's Gold said my sister is supposed to be leaving today to come live here. So far today, she's gone the wrong direction to have a breakfast meeting. Getting used to new surroundings and directions. That's hard. She Devil says, I can't believe I have been able to keep up with the challenge so far. I know, it's fun. I love watching everybody's videos. I'm trying to watch everybody's videos every day, but y'all know I got behind. When you see me liking 4 and 5 shorts at once, you know it's because I got behind. But I'm loving it. Using her phone now. Awesome. Yeah, the fall colors. I am ready. Lily says, I'm not ready for fall because that means a lot of rain here. It's a rainy season. Steve says, we have to go up into the mountains to see fall colors. Oh, King's Gold says the lilac tree has been bare for a week or more. Yeah, so we're gonna start watching it early, and hopefully we don't miss it. Hopefully. Now we have the hills around us here, but sometimes these are the last ones to change, so I can't really go by these trees here. We have some maple trees around the houses, but I can't always go by those either because we're really shaded here. So the best thing to do is just start watching. You too, Sandra. Thank you. But yeah, I am ready for some fall color filming and driving. Oh, goodness. That coffee's hitting the spot this morning. Well, I suppose I should go comb my hair. Oh, there's Ray. I've been busy. Good morning, but been listening. Thank you, Ray. Thanks for saying hi. Well, it is that time, everybody, so I will wrap it up, and I appreciate you spending part of your morning with me and having some coffee and relaxing. And don't forget that Steve or Lily or someone, if you can drop Steve's link again into the chat where it's easy to grab. And don't forget Moon Gazing Monday with me on the Paranormal channel. That is about to rip right out of there. Oh no, I'll have to sew that together right there. I have some mending to do. Don't forget to come to Moon Gazing. That link is up at the top of the chat, pinned to the top. And love to see you over there while we look at our moon photography. Doug and I love doing moon photography. There's that link. Thank you for that, Lily. And there's the link for Steve's live in 2 hours. So I will see you over there. And I'll be watching for everybody's challenge. We're halfway there, y'all. Today we are halfway there for 30 days of a short every day. And everybody's doing great. I've made new friends, and that's always exciting. And it's just been really good, really good. Let's see here. I think I'm caught up. Everybody's saying have a great day. All right. I don't think I missed anything. We got Steve's link there. So I'll be trying to heal up these scabs on my forehead. This is just what I look like when I go outside. But it's worth it. It was worth it to get that sunrise. Next time I just have to remember to take a hat with me, and I think this won't happen. I think. Well, everybody have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll see you over at Steve's, and I hope to see you for Moon Gazing Monday tonight. And for my video, there it is right there. So thanks again for spending part of your day with me. I never take it for granted. It is always so appreciated. And you all absolutely rock. And we love you. If you are struggling right now, please know that you are not struggling alone. So many of us are struggling. So many of us. Just hang on with all you got and never give up. I love you. I appreciate you. And I see you. You matter. You are fantastic. I'll see y'all around. Have a wonderful rest of the day. See you over at Steve's.